Yo, what's good, Bear Cave? I got a good story time for y'all today, and what I want to talk about is crazy. I don't know why this shit happened, but it fucking did, and out of all people, it happened to me. And that is simply this. My ex-boyfriend outed me when we were in high school. Why this nigga wanted to go and do that shit? I don't know. Well, actually, I know. So, stay tuned.
Oh, bitch, do ya, what you do? All my bitches, hey.
So look, I'm gonna try to be as brief and honest, and again, I like to bring facts. I don't like that guesstimating shit. I don't do that. So we're gonna start by this. I'm gonna take it back. Like, keep in mind, y'all. Please note, like in high school, I was a complete asshole. Like I stayed in trouble. I stayed in SAC more than I stayed in the regular fucking classroom for whatever reason. I don't know. Cause it's not like I didn't have no home training. Like I knew to get my ass in class, do my work, and bring my ass home. But for whatever reason, my high school days, I guess I was feeling myself, smelling my ass or whatever. I don't know. But I stayed in trouble more than fucking anything. So, like, because I stayed in trouble, like, it got to a point to where my mom had to make a decision. Either she was going to pay that hefty-ass Aldine ISD Police Department fine, or she was just going to ship my ass off to an alternative school, which she did. And this particular alternative school was Hall Night School. For all you Aldine ISD motherfuckers, I'm sure y'all know. It was Hall Night School, which was a night school. It was an alternative school for people who either had kids or for whatever reason they just couldn't fucking get the shit right. So I ended up going there, and for a minute I thought that shit was gonna be low-key cool because, oh yo, I ain't gotta wake up in the morning like y'all do. I can go to school at night. So I was on some shit like that. So I get there and I'm like, man, this shit is for the fucking birds, because I just wasn't feeling it. Like it seemed like I was in jail more than like fucking school. But I guess that's what I get for showing my ass, right? So like I was just, you know, I had a certain amount of time I needed to be there. Like I think I was in there for like 2 months. So when it was time for me to go, you know, I'm geeked. I'm ready to get back to Ike. You know what I'm saying? Because I went to Eisenhower High School. Shout out to Big Ike. Swoop, swoop. Yeah, buddy, you know what it is. So I was excited to get back there. So, y'all, this shit was so crazy. Like, I feel like I was in a scene of a fucking movie this particular day, because it's just shit out of the ordinary. Just kept fucking happening. Shit that I would see on TV was actually happening to me. And I don't fucking know why, but I guess it's karma for whatever. I don't know what I did. But anyway, so I get back to Ike, y'all. My first class was an elective. It was art. I ain't know nobody in this art class, with an exception of one person. So nobody had known that keep in mind, I didn't keep in contact with anybody. So nobody knew that I was coming back to Ike. So it was pretty much going to be a shocker to everybody. So I bullshit you guys. I bullshit you not, bro. Like, this shit is so crazy. First period is over. I'm walking out of my art class. The first motherfucker that I see is my ex. This nigga looked like he saw a motherfucking ghost, y'all. I swear to God, I'm not lying. And I was like, the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Like, why he looking like that? Like, I don't know. Maybe he was just shocked to see me. I don't know. But because for the most part, a lot of people were shocked to see me because they just thought I vanished off the fucking planet Earth. So, like, to see this nigga back in the flesh is, like, kind of crazy. So then I was like, maybe that's the shit he on. So as the day went on, and again, I'm trying to be as brief and detailed as possible, guys. As the day went on, like, the more I kept seeing people that I know, it just became odd. Like, everybody was whispering, and I'm not knowing what the fuck is going on because nobody has approached me and told me anything at this point. So, what was this? I was headed to lunch. And finally, somebody approached me and gave me some type of enlightenment on what the fuck had taken place prior to me getting back to this bitch. And unfortunately, it was my ex-girlfriend. So, my ex-girlfriend walks up to me, and she livid at this point, and I'm like, is everybody on some trip shit today? Like, what's going on? So I see her power walking to me like a motherfucker. I'm like, okay, this shit don't look good, but we gonna see what the fuck going on. So she was like, so when was you gonna tell me you gay and you going with such and such, da 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 da? And I say, wait, what? Run that shit by me again. Repeat. I didn't hear you. When was you gonna tell me you gay? And da 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 da. You going with such and such. And at this point, I'm not saying anything because I'm just at a loss for words. Because I know exactly who she's talking about. And this was something that I was battling with the year before. Because it was like, I knew I liked men, but I didn't know how to verbally come out and tell people yet. I wasn't ready. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, this motherfucker done set me up and outed my bitch ass. This is why every single person in the motherfucking school is looking at me like I'm crazy. And I was a well-known dude in school. I wasn't no like lame ass nigga in school. So it was just kind of like the niggas that I was vibing with, you know, prior to this shit happening, was looking at me kind of strange. And so I'm like, so this is why you have went and told the entire school that we were together. And it's not a lie. I'm not gonna say that we weren't, because we did go together. But I just couldn't for the life of me figure out why you would want to go and tarnish my name like that. Like, why would you want to go and be so fucking malicious towards me? Like, what the fuck did Michael Steen do to you? That's what the fuck I wanted to know. But the motherfucker just, I don't know, because we didn't talk. Like, after we broke up, like, we didn't end on bad terms. We just did not talk for whatever reason, I don't know. So, after that, like, I ended up seeing his boyfriend, which happens to be, like, one of my good friends. And so, and I'm asked, and you know what? He didn't want to talk to me. And, like, for that entire day, I seen him because we had so many classes close to each other. But he would not want to fucking talk to me. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, and it wasn't until, now I'll tell y'all at the end, at the very end, why he actually did it. So I see this girl that, you know, I'm not releasing any names because that's just not what I do. But this is the one girl. Everybody had this one girl in high school that you don't tell shit to because, for one, she's messy and she don't know how to keep her motherfucking mouth closed. Well, my ex went and told her. Long and behold, she see me in the motherfucking highway. What this bitch decided to do? Michael Steen gay. I say, what the fuck? What's going on? Like, why is people attacking me on this particular day, in this moment of my fucking life? Why are y'all attacking me? Like, what the fuck did Michael do to you? Did Michael fucking... I don't know what the fuck I did to these people at this point, but I'm just sitting here, like, in disbelief. So, like, everybody looking and laughing, and I'm like, I really wanted to go the fuck off. Like, I really felt like on that day I was gonna shoot some shit up. But thank God my mind was in the right place, and I didn't do that. So, at the end of that day, I was just ready to jet the fuck up out of there, y'all. Like, I didn't want to come back to school the next day. It was like really on some shit like that, because I'm like, I've been gone this long. Nobody picked up the phone and told me anything. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are y'all on some dumb shit like this? Like, I come back to this bitch thinking I'm about to have a good motherfucking year, turn up with my people. Long and behold, motherfuckers is out here out niggas. I say, I don't know what the fuck I done got myself into, but I feel like I need to remove myself from this particular situation. And that is ultimately what I ended up doing. So I ended up moving school districts, and I went to I went to Atascocita, then I left Atascocita and I went to a private school. And that's ultimately where I ended up finishing out. So, like, during this entire time, like, after all of this is going on, like, I done moved, I done separated myself. I'm still following these same people on social media, but it's like the contact is not there. Like, we're not communicating amongst each other at all. Like, it's kind of like when I left again, everything just kind of took a back seat. Like, I didn't bother communicating with people. And as I geared, come on. So, man, focus. So as I get to the very end of the story, guys, I ended up talking to my ex-boyfriend's ex, like who he was dating at that time, the one that didn't want to talk to me. So I finally got closure, like literally 3 days ago, y'all. This is 3 days ago. We reconnected, and I talked to him, and I was like, you know, I don't know, like, we were just reliving moments in our lives, like, 'cause we were so cool, guys. Like, we were so fucking cool. And that came up, and I'm like, I never figured out why he did that to me. I still can't figure it out. And so as we were talking, he was just like, well, Michael, this is what happened. Like, he and I were together and he didn't like me and you talking. Like, he felt like I liked you more than I liked him. And so basically, the moral of the story is he was on some jealous type shit. Jealous type shit. And it all made sense. It all makes sense now, because it was just like, I couldn't figure out why the motherfucker wanted to be so mean to me. Like, I just couldn't figure it out. I was a cool ass dude. Like, I didn't fuck with nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I just couldn't understand. But it all makes sense. And like I say, even he and I, me and my ex, we still follow each other on social media. And I have no bad blood towards him. I was fucked up in that moment because that was something that I wanted to tell people on my time, on my terms. So for the shit to get out there when I wasn't prepared mentally, like, kind of fucked me up. But I still got no ill feelings towards him. Like, he's doing very well in life. I'm doing well in life. Like, and it is what it is. We don't communicate. Like, I see him post. He see me post, and that's it. So it's no ill feelings towards him at all. But that was just, like, so crazy to me. And that just goes to show it don't matter how, you know, how you rock with somebody. In the moment that they feel like they can't fuck with you, they will turn on you in the worst fucking way. And this is what I learned. This is the lesson that I learned. And so I can look back at it now and relive it and talk about it without wanting to shoot some shit up. Because it's just like, those were my high school days. Like, and I'm a grown ass man now, so I don't really trip on that. Like, it's cool. I'm not out there. I'm not out. I mean, I'm like not down low now. Like, I'm out. My people know about me. I'm living my life in my truth, and that's all the fuck that matters. So for all of y'all, you know, that's just my story time on how the fuck my ex outed me, and I finally got closure after all of these years and figured out why the fuck he did it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. If you are not subscribed to the Bear Cave, please stop what you're doing right now and do so right now. Click the red button below to subscribe to my channel today. I got some amazing content coming. For all my members of the Bear Cave who've been rocking with me, hey, I greatly appreciate you guys. Keep rocking with me, and we're gonna keep this shit rolling. Peace.